Guys, it just might be finally happening. The pump towards the upside. Bitcoin's right now up 1.5%. And although it's not confirmed just yet, but this might be a very, very good first move towards the upside. And you know, guys, you know us on this channel, we like to figure out when stuff starts happening. We don't care, you know, when it's up like 10-20%. We want to know when it starts happening, it starts breaking, because that's when the anticipation kicks in. That's when, you know, the money is being made. Because although it is not confirmed, and although it is initial move, I'm gonna tell you what it needs to happen for actually confirmation to be happening towards the upside. We've been going sideways for a long time. It was very, very boring time. Bitcoin literally flatlined. But right now the move is happening, and I think this might be a legit move. And right now the legit move is breaking towards the upside. So let's see here what's happening. This is the candle up here. If you go to the 5-minute time frame, you'll see that this start happening 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes ago. Like in the last half an hour, this started pumping towards the upside. Bitcoin's right now up 1.5%, and it is breaking very, very important levels. Let me show you a little bit TA that I actually had and I was actually watching. So I've been watching this pattern over here for the last couple of days. It's some kind of triangle pattern, very nice triangle up here. You can see these tops up here hitting it very nicely, and these bottoms up here, so creating this nice triangle pattern. You can see right now that we broke that towards the upside. This on the 1 hourly time frame, but we already broke on 1 hour. The 4 hourly is not yet closed. If you look at it on the 4 hourly time frame, we're not closed yet. It's 1 hour and 45 minutes left to go on the 4 hourly. Let's just go a little bit back and remove this over here, but it does start looking very, very good. So this is a very good initial move towards the upside. But what it needs to happen for us to actually confirm the move towards the upside, let me tell you about that. Now we are breaking towards the upside out of the triangle. We are breaking all of the moving averages towards the upside on 4 hourly time frame. It looks very good, but we need to get a higher high, guys, because right now we are still getting a high, lower high, lower high. So this high up over here gotta get above 19,671 to confirm on the 4 hourly that we have a higher high. That means that we are changing the trend, and we are not changing trend just now, but very, very soon. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, you know, it's not as high as 19,671. It can just go up to 19,508. 19,547 actually, 19,547, 19,550, give or take. Just this high up here, if we can you know, close above that, that will create a higher high, and we are changing the trend. So that is one of the confirmation that I'm looking for, that beside the, you know, breaking the triangle up here. The other one, very important level, a very important level, is the 50 moving average. That's the yellow line up here. You can see here that we got rejected by the yellow line several times before. Over here, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and this is the right now 5th time. You know, do it or not do it, that's the question. Will we break the 50 moving average towards the upside or not? That depends to be seen. So you can see right now, although it is nice, good initial move towards the upside, it is finally, you know, getting volatility back on the menu. The problem is that we have not, there is no problem. The anticipation is that are we going to break the 50 or not? Now, how can this actually fail us, and how can we actually go towards the downside? So, as you just saw, 1, 2, 3, 4 times trying to break the 50 moving average. So what we need to do on the daily time frame is break above the 50 moving average and stay there, because if we break towards the upside and then get right back down below the 50 moving average, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th rejection of the 50 moving average towards the downside. And after that, if we break one of the very, very important support levels, that's down here at 19,000. So after, if we get a rejection up here and then break the support on the downside, that I would consider a very, very bad move, and then we can actually see some kind of lower prices on the downside. I don't see that happening right now. I have been very bullish for a long time over here. Yes, there has been fear, but you know, everything on the chart says that this needs to break towards the upside, and maybe, just maybe, we are gonna do it. As you can see, it is nice big move. It is volatile, very fast big move towards the upside. So I'm a little bit, you know, shaky on the side, because, you know, when you live with the fear for a long time, you know, and the sun comes out eventually, you're kind of afraid of the sun, right? Because you don't know if the sun is real or not, right? So we are still a little bit, you know, afraid that this might get rejected, because when you get rejection after rejection after rejection, you kind of expect it again, right? You kind of expect it again, but it is very nice move. It is very nice move towards upside, and over here on the 4 hourly, it is breaking everything. So I'm looking for this. I'm looking for the three levels up here. 19,671 on the 4-hourly, on the daily down here at 19,547, and on the daily as well, the 50 moving average 19,547, a level to break towards the upside. On the weekly time frame is a little bit different because it's a little bit up here. Today is Sunday as well. It doesn't have to go all the way up there, because you can see here we fell on the weekly time frame. The 10 moving average pulled from 2003 all the way down to 19.8. So when it opens next week, it's gonna be all the way down, maybe a 19.5, maybe even lower than that. So this level up here, this 10 moving average on the weekly time frame is not up here actually, because if it opens down here, if it opens, you know, down here, because it's gonna go towards downside. If it opens up here and the price, our price opens above it, that's also very bullish. That's like breaking the 10 moving average, right? That's like also breaking the 10 moving average. So I would say, although right now the 10 moving average is all the way at what's that, 19.8 up here. That's at 19.8. Although it's at 19.8, it won't start on 19.8 next week, meaning on Monday. It will start around 19.5, 19.4, give or take. And as long as we are above that level, that's going to be very, very good. So these three levels up here, 19.547 all the way to 19.671, very important levels to break. So you can see here right now that although this 4-hourly move is very good, although this 1-hourly move is very good, although we are starting to, you know, push towards the upside, we are not out of it yet. So we're still looking and still watching how this is going to go, but it just might be the very first sign that we are going to break out. Let me show you something else that I've been, you know, looking interesting, interesting indicator. So this is Bollinger's bands and this is BBVP. Just shows you how much Bollinger's bands are squeezed or extended. And as you can see here, this is on the daily time frame. I mean, look at this squeeze up here. So you can see once it starts squeezing, and we already know it's kind of squeezing because it's boring, right? So you know, boredom on the bottom side, you know, something needs to happen. So we already know that something needs to happen. And this on the 4-hourly, this is on the daily time frame. Look at it on the 4-hourly time frame. It, you know, the volatility just kind of died over here, man. And entire move up here, you know, the volatility just died and it was hitting these bottoms. I mean, it cannot be pushed anymore towards downside. The volatility is dead. The volatility will kick in big time. This will explode towards one or the other side, and I think it's gonna explode towards us. But I also explained what needs to happen for us to fall on downside. I'm not that bearish, guys. I'm not that bearish. I think this is gonna continue. I think this is a good move. I think this is a very good move. Also on the weekly time frame, you can see also the same indicator down here right now that it is getting squeezed over here. It is getting squeezed over here, and these squeezes always you know, indicate some kind of a movement, either towards downside, towards upside, but they indicate big move. We've been on the bottom for a long time. The accumulation phase that we've been talking about, if this accumulation, if you don't fall on the downside, everything it says in this accumulation phase, 3 to 6 months, how long is it right now? 4 months, 5 months, I don't know. 4 months. It is playing how it should be playing based on the TA that we have been doing. So right now, if this plays out, guys, it just might be the very first move. You can see also here on the 4-hourly time frame that we are right now, you know, trying to extend, you know, expand these Bollinger's bands on the 4-hourly time frame again towards the upside. So it does look good, but it's not confirmed yet. Come back tomorrow, Bitcoin Daily, 9 AM Central European Time, and we're gonna see what's happening with the move towards upside, downside. We're gonna analyze more. We're gonna see if we got any kind of confirmation. Is it looking good? Is it looking bad? And for that, you gotta put the bell button notifications on, because you want this notification, guys. You want tomorrow's notifications. That's it, guys. Join KuCoin as well, you know, and I'll see you tomorrow. But guys, it does look beautiful. There is definitely other things that I could show you on the chart, other lines and stuff like that, but you know, I don't want this video to be too long. It's already 9 minutes long. I want to only make, you know, 2 minutes long video, but there is that. But this thing, this bottom down here, how long this actually you know, how long this bottom actually lasted? 127 bars. So 4 months, and we said 3 to 6 months, so we are in the ballpark there. Very good. So right now, yeah, I don't want to extend the video, guys. I don't want to extend the video. Thanks for watching. Hit the notifications button. I'll see you tomorrow, 9 AM Central European Time on the dollar. And we're going to look at what's happening with charts. Guys, this might be beautiful. It might be beautiful. I'll see you around. Join KuCoin, guys. This might be, you know, maybe the last chance you get gems. And gems you cannot get on Bybit or Coinbase. You can get only on KuCoin. Bye-bye, guys.